Welcome back, YouTubes, to the Menagerie. Hope you're having fun. This is another day, another thing. We stopped last time with the intent of actually building some structures and a kill box, and then seeing what happened. As always, if you do enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe, talk to me on my floorboards, maybe even hit my Patreon up. It's all up to you. Oh yeah, I've definitely got wood everywhere. I've had one person do nothing but chopping wood, so that when it comes to stuff like the cavalry spikes or things where I know I'm going to need wood, it will be taken care of. Like, I have fueled stove. I don't like having just fueled stove. It will eventually be compressed into a pile once I've got storage space, but it's the way it goes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, while I've got it paused, go to blueprints and make a blueprint of this bedroom. Nah, that's too close. That won't allow it to hit, so that's going to have to be a battery removed there. Okay. Zoomies! Because it's like I build all the furniture and stuff out of the wood. Oh no, that's base. Blueprints are base game RimWorld. I literally just know how to use them. F will mirror it left and right, and Q will rotate it counterclockwise. E will rotate it clockwise. But once you got that figured out, it's actually not hard. Ambrosia sprouts again. Where'd they grow? Over here. Outside. Again. How do you not have the option? Well, I thought it was base game RimWorld. I might actually have a mod on that. I'm not positive. I've never played base game RimWorld ever. There might be a Blueprints mod. If it is, that's its name, Blueprints. Which is very useful for stuff like this. Mass production of rooms. Oh yeah, no, I've got royalty. That's where the blueprint mod came in, is when royalty came in. I've got the whole thing. I straight up bought the entire game. So royalty allows you access to this. And I need to see if... Oh yay, Eclipse. Have fun. Quest list, Yeoman Ceremony. 4. Oh, he popped in right there. Awesome. Oh. Well, you might be able to, I know there's a way to do it, but I don't know how it can be done. It's weird. You can get it associated with your Steam account, but I can't remember how. Someone else would be able to tell you more than me. I'm not very good with the Steam group. What did she get for her? Oh, chunk skip. Skip the 5 chunks of rock or slag to scatter. It's useful to cover during. Nah, not worried about that. Not a good one. Well, even if you bought it before it came out, you should still be able to buy the upgrade separately, right? Ah, there go my builders. All right. Carson and Trey are getting married. Eventually. Yeah, that'd be the way it is. Well, you afford it when you can, man. That's all it is. There might be a mod out there that replicates a lot of the stuff for the DLC. Why am I getting trade caravans? Jesus, when I started this morning, the group I had set up just ended up being nothing but assaults. I got assaulted left and right. Freaking the plague, the flu. Animals came at me for no reason. Alright, Ashley, do your thing. Oh, even better, it's Warforged. You guys might actually be able to strike a deal. Don't really need that. I've got 20 herbal medicine. That's about ready to go through the roof too once they get that pulled out of there. Yeah, it's like I'm not too far away from any of the factions, and I'm using Parry Persistent. Parry Persistent. So about every 2 days in game, I get something. Maybe not bad or good, but I get something, and it's usually like 4 or 5 events in that one day, and then I got a day off. So I like Parry Persistent in that one. But I was pretty sure I set myself near a couple of bad guys just so that I could have some raids. So the steel, and the wake up because I don't like having drugs on this thing. Getting someone addicted to drugs is not a good thing. That was Rhino from where? The Red Pond. Ashley. Trade with Melvin. Oh yeah, no. It seems like a lot, but it's not because most of it's little side pings, like. Oh yeah, no, that's my next one. I'm trying to find all the mods I need to kill everything above medieval level. So I'm in the middle of mod hunting for that one. I'm going to do that with the Forgotten Realms characters. So the Rim World of Magic will be a good one for that. I don't have any cloth for sale. I could probably sell some of my steel. And half my rice. And some of my nutrient solution. And that'll work. Yeah, the factions class is the one I've got. I'm finding some of those. I'm hoping I can get them to replace a bunch of the factions there, the base factions. Who was Melvin? Melvin was the Connected Cooperative. Next one through is the Lubricant Pack. Ashley, you got a lot of talking to do. Hopefully that will actually kill it, and I'm also going to be using Freya. So, just for that added mechanic of every now and again I have to go out and assault something. Ooh. Not really, guys. No. Nothing here I want. Well, a lot of things here I want, but I can't afford. Oof. Oh, I have no problem with teleporting, dropping meteors, things like that. My biggest problem with all of that is going to be the balancing of the game itself. Because the combat's going to be fun and unique. And that's part of why I want to do it. But I also want to have some time to get up, gear up, get some guys on my own, and go out and... Ooh, grenade launcher. Last time I had a grenade launcher, I blew myself up. Several times. So that's a no-go. Locust armor. Jesus. Oh yeah, no, that's one of the things I'm going to look at doing. One of the first guys I'm going to have is going to tier up into Necromancer, but I got to figure out how the system works. We'll give you a single component. The green iguana behind. Only because you got green iguana. Jimmy, my iguana! I'm surprised I couldn't sell the boomalope. Oh well. Everyone's off doing their own thing now. Well, yeah, because technically a lich by most things has done so much research they don't really care at that point, and they ain't gonna do dumb labor because fuck you, I'm a lich. Chunks of spacecraft, huh? All right, where did they land? Oh, there's Great Dragon. Oh, there's my Menagerie. Wait, is that plasteel just sitting out there in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, we're gonna haul that. For ship chunks. Looking for chip chunks. Over here, good. Can't remember what the blue ones give. Oh yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point of me wanting to do that series is just that I can actually have a very unique, down and dirty D&D style series. And this is what I expect to happen with most of... There we go. Bleeding out in 22 hours. See how that Feralisk is doing that? That's exactly what I was hoping would happen with a lot of this stuff. There it goes. Okay, Connected Cooperation is leaving. There we go, finally. It's two guys. Where are my other pawns? Okay, so I got a tiefling and a goblin. Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna let them come to me. And yeah, I was looking into that's why I was looking into the classes. I'm trying to figure it out before I start how the class progression works. Do I have to have base classes and then from there do I progress into a better class using the arcane books? That's the kind of stuff I was looking at. But I can't seem to find any information on it, really. Oh, poor Feralisks. Oh, huh. Those pirates from the shooter gang. Oh, never mind. Bert took care of them. Bert, come haul that gold. Oh yeah, there's got to be a limit of Feralisk Revenge. Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna let that happen because that's just bleeding out in 19 hours. Madden Manhunter. Yeah, he's either gonna stop here in a second. Oh, stunned me. Yeah, that thing's gonna bleed out. And it can't get its way out of there. I love that shit. Yeah, I gotta look up a lot of that stuff. The mechanics part of it is what's got me going for the most part. All right, bringing in my 2 force users. I ain't gotta do shit. Yeah, I gotta look up their Wikipedia and figure it all out. Because the one time I tried it, for some reason, when I gave someone a specific type of class, it gave me abilities from a different one before I even opened up that class. So I gotta figure that out. Hey, Bert. You know what? I gotta do it. I gotta do this. Where's the bio? There. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I couldn't figure out what was conflicting. I've got to strip it down to basically that mod and then work my way up, adding and making sure stuff doesn't conflict. It's going to take me a while because I got to build the mod from the ground up. It's not a matter of code, it's a matter of what mods are conflicting. Half the time, most people don't realize their conflicts are because their load order is incorrect, which is one of the biggest problems. If your load order, if something loads beforehand and it has a tradedef.net, tradedef.def, it's a definitions file. If it changes it and then it tries to read it, it doesn't work. So you have to change the load order so that the one that actually requires the tradedef.def instead of the tradedef that got changed to tradedef1.def. That's 90% of the problem is that. The other part of the problem is some mods, when paired with other mods, have a tendency to cause a memory leak, which gives you about 6.5 hours worth of good playtime. And then all of a sudden, No one does anything. Time slows to a crawl. You're getting like 5 frames a second, but you're not even realizing you're getting 5 frames a second. And that's just because one of the mods is busted. And you just gotta pull out the one that's causing the conflict. It's usually got to do with something that deals with how pods are controlled. I've done mods before. I don't make them. I am not a mod maker at all. But I've been dealing with how mods work together. Jesus. Since Unreal Tournament, Game of the Year edition, back in 96. Yeah, I'm an old fucker. Oh, I can sell the boomload. Thank God, that's one thing off my list. Yeah, I got loads of experience on everything but building up the mods. I just know how they're supposed to work together. So if I can get a look at a debug screen, I can usually figure it out. Like I said, half the time it's just because you got mod X above mod B. Of building a mod pack is not just knowing what the mods do and how they do it, but also being able to sit down and put 6 to 8 hours into a game so you can find the memory leaks when they happen. Hit your debug menu, find out which 2 or 3 are causing the memory leaks, pull one if that's not how it works. Well, yeah, auto sort works really well and it's almost guaranteed for a bunch of the smaller mods. I'm throwing in various large mods. Like, I like having a plethora of animals. I'd rather not have to deal with, that. So I got to know which ones go where. I can auto sort, but I've had anima animals load after alpha animals and cause a conflict just by auto sorting. It's very rare that it happens, and it has to do with specific mods. Eventually I did find out that it was the anima animals. I had to have that put in front of alpha animals because alpha animals changed an animal.def. That took a while to figure out. Oh, I have cloth now. Let me sell about 2,500 wood. Okay. So about 1,500 wood. Yeah, I'll let them keep the rest. Find the mod that kills the graphics for the rain and the fog, just so it's easier to see. Yeah, I only do this like once a week. Mondays I stream, collect video files. Tuesdays I'll edit them and then have them released over the next week on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube at IR Bait. And oh, okay. So I've definitely got to check out that because I might have some that will conflict. That's an admittance. Pausing the game when the slavers show up, because that is the end of it all. For my YouTubers, please like, subscribe, leave me a message in the floorboards. Come say hi. It makes me happy. If you feel like supporting me, there's Patreon. I am on Twitch, which is where I get all the video footage from. So there's that. So, yay! Thank you, YouTubes. Now, for the one guy I've got in my Twitch stream, I am definitely gonna have to take a look into that because the next RimWorld I do, this one is just a whatever. It's to have content. The next one I want to do is definitely the Rims of Magic. So that should be fun. I'll keep an eye out. I keep an eye out for that dev list too. I'll have to check out and figure that out. Yep, RimWorld of Magic. I already have the. I already have it downloaded. I've just got to start building it slowly. And I try to balance the game. Like, the quarry can be highly unbalanced if done incorrectly. I balanced it so that steel is the biggest thing that comes out if you're going for minerals, and none of the extra materials come out. Those are planetary drill situations. Now, when I do it for RimWorld of Magic, I might have to check that out. But if it's made by someone else, it might not be compatible. That's the biggest problem. It should be compatible, but it also on top of that, iffy. I like a balanced gameplay, something that's hard but not too hard. Alright, but I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream. Well, I looked at the class list. With that many classes and that many subclasses, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem choosing classes. That's not gonna be an issue. The real question is, can any pawn learn a class? Or is it only ones that are inclined for that? Okay, so I don't have to have... I can literally just build the Arcane Forge and go from there. Okay. I see where you're coming from now. Alright. Well, thank you, Xanderfell. I appreciate the info. Nice talking to you. I'll be back on doing a Safe Haven run for a couple hours at about 6 o'clock my time, so yeah, and that actually makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, and I'll see you in a couple hours if you're back on.